Hey everybody, it's Billy from Spicy Ginger Soap. I'm going to make one more soap before I go to bed for the week ahead. It's Sunday night, back to work tomorrow morning, and now I'm like, I have in my head, I want to get this pour right, so I'm going to do Taiwan Swirl again. I just like, once I do something, I want to get it like perfect, the way that I really want it to look. So anyways, I poured the Taiwan in a different way, and I want to try it one more time. I just want to do it a little bit better this time. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do sparkling ginger. To me, this smells like ginger ale. It's nice. I like it. All right. That looks good. This one, I had actually I may not be able to do that pour also because I did read some reviews about this scent, and one person did say that it accelerated a bit. It's weird though, 2 other people said it didn't, that it soaped well, so I don't know. That to me means that it could go, I don't know. It could go either way, I suppose. But what I'll do is I'll get this into my colors, and I'll get my colors all mixed up before I put my fragrance in. That way, if it does accelerate, then I can still do something. Not the same thing I wanted to do, but and this time, the last time I did white in between every color, I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to just do it one color after the other. Because I can't get it, I just can't seem to get my white ratio correct. So when I do more of the white than the other colors. So I always seem to, or actually maybe I might do something else. I might just use less white, because when I started doing that, I actually like the way it looks. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just do white in between everything, but I'll use less white and more of the color for the layers. We'll see how it goes. You know, ever and always changing. Spilled a bunch of titanium dioxide over here. All right. Let's see. I've got, I forgot to tell you guys what I had. Orange salsa, Crafter's Choice. And then I've got fruit punch red mixed with a little bit of radical red neon. The fruit punch red is from Crafter's Choice. And the Radical Red Neon is from Micah's and More. That's this one here that I've got the the two mixed. And then I've got, oh gosh, this is called berry, ripe berry, I think, from Micah's and More. This, I love this color. It's so pretty. All right. Okay. All right, so moment of truth. We got to get this fragrance in here. If it does accelerate, I think I'll do the Taiwan Swirl the other way. I'll try to anyways. I'm so worried now. I know what I'll do. I'm going to get these in there. All right. All right, so far so good, but I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. I have thought something was doing good. I have a little... Everything actually looks really good right now. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed with my original plan. And I'm going to try to pour this a little bit differently than I did the last one. And we'll see how it goes. Okay? I'm going to, instead of doing it, oh yeah, this is starting to get a little thick. So I'm going to pour it in. I know what I'll do. This is just the way it's going to have to be. And hopefully things will turn out okay. It's definitely not going to be the way I had planned, but that's okay. Go ahead and just get the last of it in there, of this color. It smells awesome, I'll tell you that much. All right. My orange is actually doing really well. Seems nice and thin. It's funny how that is. Just never know. Okay, now I'm going to get the rest of my white in here. And I know this is far from perfect, but oh my gosh, really far from perfect. All right, go ahead and get the rest of my pink. The very last of my white on top of that. And then we shall proceed with what I had planned on doing. Sorry about that, guys, the banging. Oh boy, I've got kind of a mess going on here. All right, so basically what I want to do is okay, I got to do this fast. I'm just going to basically, I'm not going to, oh gosh, it's so stinking thick. I'm going to have to do it this way. Okay, I'm just kind of like pushing down my sides a little bit. And then I'm going to bring my skewer in. Oh my gosh, clean up these sides. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh gosh, I feel like that line doesn't look quite right. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to just go in . Clean up my sides one more time. I'm going to take it over here to bang it. There we go. There we go. And this, I'm going to do a little bit more because there's not a whole lot of design going on right there. And I think that'll have to be it, because it's just too thick to do anything else to. But I will say that even though I wasn't able to do it exactly like I wanted to, I still think it looks kind of pretty and interesting. It's definitely not what I was thinking of when, you know, I was going to do it, but it's pretty. I like it. So there we go. That will be it for this one. And just remember, this is a quick mover. What was it called? Sparkling ginger. Yeah. So it seems fine in the beginning, and then a couple seconds later it's thick. So, but it smells great. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the cutting. Oh, I didn't show you guys. Did I show you close up? Don't think I did. There's the close-up. It's really pretty. Those colors, I think those colors look really pretty together. Obviously, that's why I picked them. All right, see you guys soon. Hey everybody. I'm back to cut this one, and we have some issues. So, this one accelerated last night. It got thick real quick, and it overheated. You can see it is just literally cracks everywhere. I'm so disappointed by this one. There's literally cracks all over the entire slab. They're just like everywhere. So like heartbreaking. Oh my gosh, they're just everywhere. I don't even know. I don't know if I can do anything with this. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to fix the cracks. But there's so many of them, and they are pretty deep. I just don't know if I can fix it. So I'm gonna do my best. But this may end up just being you know, bars for home use. Luckily it smells awesome, so I won't have any problem using these bars of soap, but it smells so good. It's such a bummer. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and spray my alcohol, and basically I'm going to have to spray it all over the entire thing because there's just cracks all over the entire thing. I'm going to see if I can do anything with this. It's funny how people get such different results, because I read 3 reviews. One person did say that it accelerated, but that it was manageable. And then the other people, they said it was wonderful to work with. So, you know, I don't know. I will tell you though, I know that people can have different results, because one time I read, well, it's happened actually probably more than one time to me, that I've read reviews that people said a fragrance accelerated and I didn't have acceleration. So it does happen sometimes. People have different results. People's, you know, soaping temperatures, different ingredients that they use. There's a lot of different variables. So, you know, it's life. It can happen. You can have different types of experiences with the same exact fragrance oil. But this is just such a bummer. I was like really looking forward to seeing this one. And when I saw what it did, I was like, no, you've got to be kidding me. I was so bummed out. I'm actually, you know, this is not doing too bad, to be honest with you. I'm surprised. I didn't think I was going to be able to salvage this one. but yeah, it's not looking too bad. Some pretty thick crack right there, but
didn't have any roots.
Oh, that's weird.
Remember?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Well, you know, I'm telling you, it's looking pretty good actually. Pretty surprised. So this is something that I read about a long time ago. First time that I had a soap crack, I went online and I just looked around, and I can't remember where I read about it, but it might have been like modern soap making or something like that. And it said, you know, like you can, actually maybe not, maybe it was on YouTube. Anyways, I can't remember. I just can't remember where I read about it, but I did read about it, and they said just, you know, put some alcohol on it and then put the Ziploc baggie over it and just rub it. And I'm telling you, I've used this technique several times, and it really does help. Okay, let's see. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, let me try to show you guys up close now. You can see where there was a crack right here. Right here. There was a big one right here. Right here. And you can see how that just blended everything together. And you can see a little bit right there still. Some cracking right there. But for the most part, that actually did a really good job of bringing that back together. So maybe I can salvage this yet. It's so pretty. I mean, the colors are just so pretty. I wanted to show you guys the back. The back's really pretty. Look. Isn't that pretty? Anyhow, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys back once this alcohol is all evaporated, and then we'll cut it then, and we'll see how things go. I'll see you back soon. All right, let's go ahead and do this. See how it goes. Oh wow, this is like literally barely wide enough. Yikes. That was not a smooth cut. Oh boy. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just trim that edge off. And I think I'm going to have to cut. I'm going to have to just cut through the next one. Which I never like doing. It's always, oh gosh, this isn't long enough. Alright, let's see. to use this one. I'll try. Oh no, dang it. All right. This one's just given me a ton of issues. Wow. All right. Well, there's nothing that I can do about that. The only thing that I can basically do at this point is clean that up later on. Gosh, that just breaks my heart. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. And look at this one. All right. What I may do, I may just cut these in squares because I'm going to have to take some off of this area. So at least if I have them in squares, yeah, that's what I'm going to do with the ones that got messed up. Well, with all of it, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and just have these. Oh my goodness gracious. What a disaster. Okay, so I'll do it like this. Just a little change in plans. There we go. Thank you. And then, so that's a nice smooth cut. And this one is not quite as smooth. I've got like a, I'm going to go ahead and trim that off. There we go. So there we've got a nice, smooth, and that's a really pretty bar. I'll just put all the scraps together, whatever I have left after I am done with this, and I'll like mold it into like some kind of, you know, soap that we can just use at the house. There we go. Beautiful. And it really does smell very good. I just don't know if I would use this again because of the issues, but you know, I don't know. I just don't, I tend to just, if something gives me a lot of problems, I don't really think it's worth working with because there's so many fragrances out there that you don't have to use a fragrance that is going to give you this many problems. So that's my own personal opinion and prerogative, kind of. But you know, other people maybe would want to try to change a couple things about maybe their recipe. I was soaping at room temperature, so I can't go any cooler or anything like that. But I did use that. Oh gosh, I did use sodium lactate, and I have a feeling that is maybe part of this. But also, that fragrance really did accelerate, and you know, I got those cracks. So it's actually probably, it's kind of hard to tell whether it was the fragrance or, there's my bar, or if it was the sodium lactate, or if it was a combination of both. You know, it's quite possible. This one got really, really bad. Oh, poor thing. There we go. That looks pretty. Beautiful. And that's still a really nice size bar. Okay. Alright. Oh, look how pretty. This one I gotta trim off. Trim off these sides too. That's nice and smooth. So I'll just trim off this side. I don't need to trim a whole lot off. Yeah, this is like, there we go. Very pretty. That's a really pretty bar. It's got light, nice lines and all the different colors. So there we go. You know, this was kind of a, there were some issues with this one, but it's good for you guys to know, you know. Now you know, if you think about buying this fragrance, you'll know what to expect, or maybe you may not want to purchase it, or you may want to try some different things, you know, do things a little bit differently than I did. You know, that's what I'm here for. I want, like, to help, and, you know, if you can learn from whatever mistakes I make and not make the same ones, I would be happy to have helped you out. Anyways, I will bring you guys back for the next video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you soon.